very important in acting. Extremely important in acting. Laugh if you will, but they are important. It's just about as important as nouns, and nouns are extremely important in acting and in life. Transitive verbs are the most important kind of verbs. And transitive verbs are called transitive verbs because they transform the object, the person, place, or thing that you're trying to change. So, if you think about... everybody thinks it's funny when I give English lessons in acting class. So if you think about the choice of action, a teacher will say, for example, belittle a student. The teacher expects the student to feel small and controlled, but the student doesn't react this way. So the teacher's intention is to make the child feel small and controlled, but the student rebels because the student is not automaton and doesn't just do what the teacher expects. The student has a mind of their own, much like Grayson, who giggles constantly. So there, I just kind of teased Grayson. And my intention in teasing Grayson was to have him be a little bit more quiet so that I can teach my class. So there, that was my intention. Did it work?
No.
It did so because you're more quiet. Ha 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 ha. However, with our bad teacher who belittles actors and students and all sorts of students, her action doesn't work. Her choice of action doesn't work. So she doesn't get the results she wants. So she has to try something else. Her second choice of action is to encourage the student. Come on, Grayson.
What?
You need to learn this acting business. It's going to be good for you. So I'm encouraging Grayson. If I was belittling him using the same line, I'd say, come on, Grayson. You need to learn this acting business. It'll be good for you. So it's just a different intention. I'm trying to get a result. It doesn't work. He won't listen to me. I want him to feel, when I encourage him, I want him to feel empowered and like he can do anything and confident in class. But now he doesn't trust me. So I'm not going to get the result I want. I've tried too many different things with him, and my first intention was so cruel and showed my lack of humanity. So why would he trust me? So I'm not going to get the result I want. And I'm going to have to keep trying to get results. I'm going to have to keep trying to change him. And I may never be able to change him because I've broken his trust. And that's the great drama that would happen in this scene, is that I'm trying all these things to help my student. And because I have a deficit as a human being, I belittled him. So that's my backstory, I would say, if I was a teacher who belittled students. I have a deficit as a human being. So now I've ruined my relationship with my student, and now the arc of the teacher is that she has to now redeem herself. But I am always trying to change the other person that I'm talking to. The point is, when you have a transitive verb, you try and change a noun, no matter what it is. You, the person, you, the artist, is trying to change the other person. So I can only control what I intend to do. I can't control the results, but I can react to the results. And that's what you want to do. You want to look at, what is it that I'm trying to do to the other person in the scene, or even the other object in the scene. Anything you do can have an intention. I could be having an intention with my scarf. What am I doing with my scarf if I do this? What am I trying to do to change my scarf? What does it look like?
You're smelling it?
I'm smelling it, but I'm doing something else. I'm cuddling it. I'm embracing it. I'm kind of romanticizing my scarf. I'm giving my scarf affection. Why am I doing that? It's a fabulous scarf. And I want my scarf to know I love it. Mwah! What a scarf. What a scarf.
What?
The like of this scarf has never been seen before. This is a fabulous scarf. I'll have you know. I love you, scarf. My scarf thinks nothing of me. My scarf is an inanimate object. But I can still try and change my scarf. I can make my scarf feel loved. Or at least I can try. And people do these things all the time. We do things to objects all the time to try and change them. We just don't realize that we're trying to change them. If you did, you'd feel really silly, like a person trying to give, get hot and heavy with her scarf. Mwah, scarf, I love you. Let's go home. It's ridiculous, but I'm trying to do it. And people do those sorts of things all the time. Maybe not like me, but, you know, not everyone's as fabulous as I am. So I've given you a list of verbs, and I am going to put these on the website too, so if you ever lose them, you can just, I'm going to put a link on the website so you can click on them. And anytime you're going for an audition, you can decide what kind of tactic you're going to use, and you can refresh yourself with these. So that's it. That's about verbs. So now we will begin.